Hi guys, I'm really impressed by Alexander Volkanovski's performance against Diego Lopez. What this guy's been able to do after two back-to-back knockout losses against Islam Makhachev and Ilia Topuria, like two of the biggest stars in the UFC right now, it's remarkable. It's nothing short of remarkable. To be honest, after having head kicked and then getting knocked out by Ilia Topuria in such a bad manner, I don't think there's many people in the world who could have come out of it and get a victory for the title. And it just goes on to show you how good Alexander Volkanovski, and at the age of 36 years old, when you're looking at the guys in the shorter weight classes, from like flyweight to maybe like lightweight, they don't move as well as Alexander Volkanovski at the age of like 36 years old. It's hard to win the championship because the reflexes slow down. And those flyweights, because all of them are very fast, they rely a lot on the reflexes, they rely a lot on the technique. And those attributes actually matter a lot. And over a period of time, people do actually lose them. But for Alexander Volkanovski to be able to do that after two knockout losses and at the age of 36, it's just unbelievable. And now you're going to have the debate, which you kind of already had, like who is the greatest featherweight of all time. But there were people on Jose Aldo's side. There were people who had like a strong claim for Max Holloway to be the greatest featherweight of all time. I would say it's Alexander Volkanovski. Like personally, I'm a big fan of Max Holloway, but I would say Alexander Volkanovski has actually got 3 wins against Max Holloway. Although the third one was very controversial, you could have given it to Max. He's got a win against Jose Aldo, and he's the only one out of those 3 who actually lost the title, got knocked out 2 times, and then actually came back and then won the title against Diego Lopez, who is a legit fighter, who's a legit warrior, did not take a back step, was hitting all the clean shots from Alexander Volkanovski. So big respect to Diego Lopez. To be honest, this guy was putting on a show. He went on a war with Volkanovski for 5 rounds. He dropped him as well. And he's only 30 years old. So I see him actually fighting for the title again and maybe potentially getting back the title. In regards to who should be fighting Alexander Volkanovski for the title, I don't know why many people are actually not naming Movsar Evloev as like a legit contender. They're not putting the spotlight on him, but I think he should be the guy who should be fighting him. He's on a 9-fight winning streak, which is the highest winning streak I think right now in the featherweight, and I think he's the one who deserves it. He's got a win against Aljamain Sterling. The only reason why people do not mention his name sometimes is because he doesn't have any knockouts, but he is still beating people. He's dominating them, so I think he's the one who actually deserves the title shot.